If your doctor tells you that you have a high cholesterol, you might think logically that you should go on a low cholesterol diet, right? But that's not exactly how it works. First of all, you have to know which fraction of cholesterol is elevated. So if it's your LDL, you want to lower saturated fat in your diet. If you have high triglycerides, a better plan of attack is to decrease sugar and alcohol. Now, it's interesting because cholesterol by itself doesn't cause plaque buildup in the arteries. It takes this other process called inflammation. So it's like striking a match and putting a fire in your arteries. We don't want that. So what I want to tell you about today is an anti-inflammatory diet that can help to prevent this. So the first thing is that you want to avoid those foods that increase inflammation. And the two would be sugar and trans fats. Now, when it comes to sugar, I don't just mean desserts, but it can also be lemonade or sugary drinks or something you might think is healthy, like an acai bowl that really has a lot of sugar in it. And it can also be overeating those refined carbohydrates like white rice or pasta or bread, because those turn into sugar. And sugar elevates insulin levels, which irritate the lining of the blood vessels. And that can increase blood pressure and set you up for metabolic syndrome. And it's not a good thing. Now, the trans fats are what we call hydrogenated oils. So if you look on a bag of crackers or chips or packaged cake mix or something and you see that word hydrogenated, you want to avoid that food. It can also be used in the oil that foods are deep fried in, like French fries. So we want to try to really avoid trans fats however we can. Now, there are foods that actually decrease inflammation, and those would be fruits and vegetables. We all know that berries are anti-inflammatory, greens, but all fruits and vegetables, you want to eat a wide variety of those. And then there are the omega-3 fatty acids, that would come from salmon, walnuts, and ground flax seeds. So eat fish 3 or 4 times a week and have a quarter cup of nuts a day. All of these things are really good choices. So listen, if we choose foods that work for us and stay away from those foods as much as we can that work against us, we go a long way toward keeping our arteries healthy. And that is smart eating.